So we're back for the, I don't know if this is a fifth tutorial or something. I just realized how to solve this with the problem that we have with the pad sound. I'm just gonna take that real quick. It's just select, your pad here and go inside of the synth with a little button there. And if you hear this kind of sound that is like, it sounds like, that is because it have a sound that is a noise sound. It sounds like it's, I don't know, it's brushing something or something, and in some scenarios it's nice to have an electronic music. They use a lot of noise and stuff, but in this scenario we have a pretty clear song. We don't want to be bugged by any noise, so instead of that sweeping buzzing sound, whatever it is, of the noise, you can just shut it off. So you can do that by select the voices down here to 0, so it's shut off, or you could just, yeah, that's the best way to do it. So that way we only hear the sound of the part A, which is, you have to click part B to get to the noise to shut it down. So click part B and then set that to 0. So once you've done that, you basically have this very clean, smooth pad sound. So it's not layered anymore with the noise sound that had one voice before. So that's fine. Just shut down your silent one. That's finished. So now instead of that noisy sound, we get something like it sounds pretty decent like that right now. What we can do is, for further measures, let's see how we wanna today. What we wanna do is basically, I thought I had an idea before. Have I forgotten it? Let's see again. We'll play this again. So I was thinking maybe we could do a bit of simple arranging. We'll see how it works. What you can do is actually select all of these pads here and the melody as well, and just scooch over, and to the right. I always work like that. I make the piece and then I notice, oh, it's too early, and then I move it to the right. Always. So that's what works for me. And the bass line is too early as well. I was thinking just scooting him over, as we learned some seconds ago. And so I was also thinking, like, if we solo this part in the beginning, it sounds, that's the kick, loop 1 and loop 2. So what we can do is the kick we want from the beginning, always like that, instead I want to take the loop 1 and move it like to the right and just have the kick and the loop 02 at first. So it's very subtle, or quite subtle. And then you can just have it for a while, and then you can begin that wherever you like to. Like, for example, maybe here. Something like that, and start, and then you can put this one. Let's see. You see the little tiny light blue arrow there. It shows where you are if you move this You see it moves up there also. It shows if you are on the right bar. So say from here it's 4 bars, and then it's 4 bars more, and you're beginning at 9, and you're at the beginning of 5. You're at 1 there. So that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on. So it's 4 bars, and then the number 5 comes first. So okay, so if you hit play, we have a very, very simple beginning, and then comes the claps and stuff, or the hi-hats or whatever it's called, and then the beginning begins to stir, and the kick you can just drag. And it's a matter of taste how long you want to play that bass line before you go on. But I think 4 times is a good, advice. So you play the bass line 4 times before you start with the melody or the pad or something like that. Instead you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that's kind of so we'll see how it works. Let's say if we take the melody, this is about experimenting all, So if we move the melody to the right, and we'll take the pad and put the pad there, only the pad. Let's see how it sounds. Nice, I like it. Because you know what, the pad sound complements the bass line, which is really, really good. It's not always does that at all, but it does in this case. Fantastic. It really, it's like a sweet spot there. So that's perfect to begin with those. And I would maybe the melody can get in there somewhere. We'll see. But first, I'll just delete this one. I want the same timing everywhere. So I'll just hit Command or Control, whatever, and drag this over. Click and drag. Come on, click and drag. And, I'll just kind of try to get a feeling if this is correct or if this is not. I probably want to continue the bass line though, so when I'm done with this, I'll just copy over so we have 8 in a row. And also just drag all of these over also so you get the hi-hat, the bay, or whatever. So that sounds good. We'll continue also the pad down here, and we will just scooch over that one, and we'll scooch over a little bit of the melody here as well. So that will probably be the start of our song. Click the stop button and play again. And if you haven't, save your live set. It's pretty good habit, And play the whole mix and see how it may end up. Oh, sorry. It's probably solo over here. It's very easy to forget. You can always see by the blue small s. It's solo. So click 1 time at them and you enable all the track channels again. And you can play the song. So we'll see. Oh, good. We're keeping the time frame. 10 minutes. Great. So we'll see how this sounds now. It's just it's quite rough. So. well, what do you know? You just created your first intro. How good is that, you know? You should be proud of yourself, you know? It's always a start. So I guess that's what, you know, we have created some kind of intro for a song or something in Ableton Live. Normally I hate to work in Ableton Live. Today I guess it was friendly to me because it's so simple mix so far. But okay, so we'll just have to, you know, move on with the break section or whatever we're going to have here. So we'll see how that works later. So see you in the next tutorial.